television. The South Africa's ruling party, the African National Congress, has suspended the country's former president Jacob Zuma, announcing the decision. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula declared that Zuma and others whose conduct is in conflict with their values and principles will find themselves outside the party.
He concluded that exceptional circumstances exist to justify and warrant an immediate decision to suspend former ANC President Jacob Zuma in line with Rule 25.60. The NEC took note of the announcement by former ANC President Jacob Zuma on 16 December 2023. He announced that he will be campaigning for another political party and further launched a series of vitriolic attacks against the ANC and its leadership. The formation of MK Party is not an accident. It is a deliberate attempt to use the proud history of armed struggle against the apartheid regime to lend credibility to what is a blatantly counter-revolutionary agenda. Zuma and others whose conduct is in conflict with our values and principles.
Well, let's cross live to Johannesburg and speak with Thabiso Lehoko. I apologize for that. Well, you're a journalist. You covered the southern African region. Well, the former president, 81 at the moment, has been going through a lot, been in jail and, of course, and also out. What does this new move against a party he's been all his life?
A very good evening, and good evening to your viewers. President Jacob Zuma has been a prominent member of the ruling African National Congress for many years. There is no way in which one would have thought that Zuma would pull such a stunt. But then and again, it had been expected. Why am I saying it has been expected? Much as you said, he's been going through a lot. He went to jail. This is a president who his party believed that he had to step down and usher in the current president, Cyril Ramaphosa. But then and again, that step is a step which former President Jacob Zuma was unhappy with. It's chief among others. You can think of many others, as in the State Capture Commission, which they say Zuma, as well as his allies in the ANC who are no longer also in the party, led it. They enabled state capture, which was a commission which unraveled corruption, which was prevalent at the time when he was president. But then as we move, we should also note that MK, why is it that the ANC is unhappy with the fact that the former President Jacob Zuma has initiated this campaign? It is an armed wing of the African National Congress that was established by then late stalwart, former statesman Nelson Mandela, who used it at the time to fight and, to engineer the struggle against apartheid. And it was a very formidable wing, which was known to be a campaign which, whenever said it would do something, it acted in that fashion. So the ANC has now decided that it will approach the Electoral Court in order to deregister MK as a political party under Jacob Zuma, as well as recapture the trademark MK, because the ANC has a number of wings under this Umkhonto weSizwe. These Umkhonto weSizwe military veterans, Umkhonto weSizwe, the very same one that President Jacob Zuma has adopted. And much as it also being said by the Secretary General that the ANC does not recognize this MK party. But look at how this MK party has been able to actually grow. That's because of the campaign and the support, I suppose, behind Jacob Zuma that he's enjoying. Many people are saying he's probably forming this movement all because he is now broke and he needs to secure more finances in order to continue. But while other people say there's nothing like that, instead, this is a person who's power hungry and has been bitter for the number of years since he's been out of power. That's because most of his allies who were close to him and who were under his cabinet at the time are also no longer a part of this ANC that is being presented. And this ANC that's in front of us is a continuation of the ANC. That's just how politics operate, whereby the party, South Africans elect who they want to lead them. So I think it's just a matter of being stuck up, hell-bent that, South Africa can be well run under him as well as his allies, and still power hungry, much as people have said.
Well, Thabiso, I really do hope we'll stay on this matter, and I hope in the days to come we'll come back to it, because we also understand that he has 48 hours to respond to this suspension, keeping in mind that Jacob Zuma has a court following. Many thanks for speaking with us here on Arise News Hour.